Welcome to the newest edition of YeeHardyRager. I haven't been here for a while, but obviously you have seen the newest video that has recently come out. It was the the return the return question mark Felt pretty ominous with that one, not gonna lie. But yeah, so I'm here today just to catch up on a lot of stuff that has been missed while I've been gone. I'm going to cover a lot of different topics. Well, I mean, mostly like Nintendo topics, and like Pokemon and where that stands, which I'm not too happy about. Fourth generation not being remade. Now, of course, it could not be true, but I don't think that they're making or remaking fourth generation of Pokemon. I just don't think it's a reality that's going to happen. I don't think that it's in what they want to do. I think they're going to remaster it for the Switch, which I guess I can get behind, but it's just really annoying that they are making these changes and making new generations when they should be really focusing on where they started, where they began, where they should be going in general. I don't really like it. I think they could be making so many better decisions, but I've learned to come to terms with certain decisions that people make, and I've learned that it's not always going to be the kind of decisions that I want, and, you know, I understand that now. I know that all the decisions that people are going to make aren't going to be entirely up to me, obviously. If they were, this world would be way, way different. Let's not even think about that one. Anyways, there's been quite a lot of speculation and many different like leaks about it, and apparently even like Gamefreak has people like after a guy who's been leaking information about games, and that's like, it's pretty crazy, man. I don't know. I just find it so crazy that they need to send a guy to go after this dude because he's been releasing different information about all of the games and what's going to happen, and he could reveal who the starters are, and that ultimately makes it not much of a surprise and not as fun and interesting as it could be if he hadn't revealed, or well, if he would not reveal it. Obviously he hasn't yet, but who knows what could happen in the span of a couple days. As we've all found out, many things can happen in literally a day. Tomorrow, there could be so much more news about the new Switch game for Pokemon. But as it stands right now, all we know is that it most likely will be a new region. I don't think they're going to go even remake like Black and White, or not even like make a third remake for Red and Blue. I don't think they're gonna go that direction whatsoever. I think they're just gonna start a new thing. It's gonna be Generation 8. It's not gonna be a remake of Generation 4, which, I mean, okay, I guess I can understand it, because I wouldn't want to make a Gen 4 remake where it's basically going to be tested on the Nintendo Switch to decide whether its capabilities are good or not. Like, that's basically what happened with Pokemon X and Y. They put it on the 3DS, and we're basically just testing the limits of the 3DS, and it just had no story, no substance to it. And then Sun and Moon came out, and people were just astounded. They loved Sun and Moon. They loved the enriching story and how it just took you and brought you into the world that you were playing in. It was very inspiring and very thrilling and very exciting to be in. So I'm really thinking that if they do make a Pokemon Switch game, it has to be a good mix of interesting, and I'm thinking if it's on the Switch, it shouldn't have as much expectation as some other games, just because they are testing the capabilities of the Nintendo Switch, and we still don't even know all the capabilities of the Nintendo Switch. All we know is that the two major titles that are on it, Breath of the Wild and Super Mario Odyssey, they have some very visually pleasing stuff to them, and the big thing with the Switch is that you can transfer it over to your TV screen. So that's going to bring in a whole new aspect of the battle system to Pokemon. It's going to change it. And change isn't always a bad thing, but I'm not sure how they're going to use it. Is it going to be turn-based? Are they going to do something similar to what they did with Pokemon Go, which was not okay? Pokemon Go has a very simplistic battling system, and it's actually the worst. Anyways, later on that, yeah, I'm thinking if they're going to add a new combat system, hopefully it doesn't stray too far from the current combat system. Hopefully we don't see much of a change. But what would be nice is seeing like the battlefield in between the two Pokemon and the two trainers, you on one side, the other trainer on the other side, and you're just hanging out and you're fighting with your Pokemon and you're having a grand old time. And stunning FHD quality. It's gonna be pretty freaking sick, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I think I meant to say UHD, not FHD. I'm not sure what FHD would stand for. Fantastic high definition, I'm really not sure. I meant to say ultra high definition, UHD. Yeah, because those are the capabilities with the Nintendo Switch. It can go from being a handheld into going onto a TV. It's a very, very portable and exclusive console that is really nice. It works very well, and the concept is very good for it. I think the marketing has been great, and recently there's been a lot of speculation about Pokemon. I think Pokemon in general is going to change the Switch. I think it's going to be a groundbreaker. I think it's going to change some big elements in the series, and it's going to bring in a whole new, like, whimsical kind of whoa, that just happened. That's where we're going with Pokemon. This is completely different. Or we're going to get, well, that wasn't worth it. That's kinda sucked. But yeah, that's basically where I am with Pokemon. I haven't talked about it in like a month and a half, and I'm glad that I finally got to talk about Pokemon once again with my favorite person to talk to it with. You know, you know who you are. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Yeah. Anyways, so yeah, thank you so much for watching. You know how we like to do on the YeeHardyRager show, by giving sick outros and doing amazing intros. Yeah, that's it. I'm just stalling because I know that the outro is probably playing at this point, and I want it to be good, and I want it to be the full 30 seconds that goes. You know, if you check it, it should be going. Yeah, that's just gonna be an editing process though, so who knows. Anyways, yeah, I am basically done. So this is YeeHardyRager or Tanner Rager signing out. Have a good night, everybody. Hasta la vista, and do your chores. I mean it. See you later.
This is not the only time that we've chosen not to change. Think of